Hi, Ben from Lover of Tech. Welcome to my extreme battery drain test between the CMF Phone 1, the Nothing Phone 2A, and the Nothing Phone 2 on mobile data only with no Wi-Fi option. Let's get into it. Now, when it comes to the performance and battery specifications, starting with the CMF Phone 1, it is powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 7300 chipset and is packing a 5000 mAh battery. And for the Nothing Phone 2A, just like the CMF Phone 1, it is powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 7300 chipset and it is packing a 5000 mAh battery. And for the Nothing Phone 2, it is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 and it is packing a 4700 mAh battery. Now, for the parameters of this extreme battery drain test, anything when it comes to adaptive battery or power saving or anything that's actually going to slow down the performance and giving us the best battery life, we have disabled it on all three phones. And when it comes to things like the display, they have all been pretty much set to 120 Hz adaptive or so for where they are, so that it's pretty much the same when it comes to it. Now, when it comes to things like adaptive brightness, that has been disabled and we have manually calibrated it at 200 nits as close as possible across all devices. And at the time of this recording, which is of the 7th of July, Sunday, 2024, we have pretty much set this on the latest update on all of them. So this should pretty much be it. And with our extreme battery drain test, we are doing this on mobile data only with no Wi-Fi option. So let's get into it. Let's start things off with this extreme battery drain test between the CMF Phone 1, the Nothing Phone 2A, and the Nothing Phone 2, the current in-life Nothing mobile phone products. And of course, when it comes to the Nothing Phone 2A, this is going to be the second extreme battery drain test that we've done on it. We did one back in March 2024 when it first came out. And of course, because the CMF Phone 1 is pretty much the same, we should be expecting similar performance, right? It's going to be interesting to see. And of course, this is our first extreme battery drain test on the Nothing Phone 2A. So I'm definitely eager to see how it plays out with the specs it's got on hand for the battery and the chipset and the software optimization. And of course, with our extreme battery drain test, we do shoot it as one continuous video non-stop, and we only speed it up in important areas so you don't have to sit around for hours like we had to. So if you appreciate the effort that goes into this setup for this extreme battery drain test, make sure you like, subscribe most importantly, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos on the Lover of Tech channel, especially when it comes to our extreme battery drain test. Right, let's get into the first application, which is TikTok. And I always say TikTok is like the wicked Wild West when it comes to consuming content and posting it. So if you want to see more vertical related tech content from us here at Lover of Tech, be sure to head over to TikTok and follow us there at Lover of Tech BA. And of course, for our extreme battery drain test, we are doing this on mobile data only with no Wi-Fi option. So this should be the most accurate depiction of a controlled battery drain test you're going to find on YouTube, and also representative of your real world experience when you actually use these devices. So if you appreciate that, comment in the comment section below. After 1 hour of TikTok, the CMF Phone 1 is on 94% battery, 33.6 degrees Celsius, minus 6% battery loss. Nothing Phone 2A is on 90% battery, 35.8 degrees Celsius, minus 10% battery loss. And the Nothing Phone 2 is on 89% battery, 36.6 degrees Celsius, minus 11% battery loss. Very efficient run from the CMF Phone 1 for round 1 on TikTok. But you know, things could change when we go to Instagram, which is going to be the next interval with an hour of Instagram Reels. And I always say this, Instagram has become probably my favorite social media platform when it comes to watching Reels, sending memes, and keeping up with other people, as well as things like behind the scenes. When it comes to our stories, where we do a lot of Q&As, we also show behind the scenes of what we're getting up to when it comes to date content and what's coming next, as well as press trips that we're on. So if you really want to keep up with us when it comes to behind the scenes, make sure you follow us there on Instagram at loveroftech_BA. So after an hour of Instagram Reels, where will we be when it comes to these devices? When it comes to the battery, the CMF Phone 1 is on 85% battery, 33.9 degrees Celsius, minus 9% battery loss. The Nothing Phone 2A is on 79% battery, 36.3 degrees Celsius, minus 11% battery loss. And then the Nothing Phone 2 is on 75% battery, 37.6 degrees Celsius, minus 14% battery loss. Single digit battery loss on the CMF Phone 1, another efficient run. Ooh, now I'm interested to see how things will be when we go to Instagram Live, one of the most intensive parts of our extreme battery drain test, especially on mobile data, when it comes to how things are. And of course, Instagram, when it comes to live, is something I do to interact with my audience, to see how things are, co-collaborative live streaming, or for content creators to see how they are getting on, as well as their audience as well. So it's something I do on a regular basis So definitely another good reason to hit us up when it comes to following us on Instagram. So yeah, after 1 hour of Instagram Live, where will we be? I'm really intrigued to see how they hold up on battery, because this is going to be a very intensive run. And after 1 hour of Instagram Live, the CMF Phone 1 is on 72% battery, 38.9 degrees Celsius, minus 13% battery loss. And Nothing Phone 2A is on 62% battery, 41.6 degrees Celsius, minus 17% battery loss. And the Nothing Phone 2 is on 60% battery, 39.2 degrees Celsius, minus 15% battery loss. Ooh, interesting. And things are looking very strong. 3 hours after that, less than 15% battery loss on the CMF Phone 1. This is incredibly good so far. Ooh, we might be in for a super long one. It's going to be interesting to see how things play out as we go across the board. Next is, of course, going to be YouTube streaming for an hour at 4K 60, and this is our definitive camera comparison with the S24 Ultra versus the Pixel 8 Pro versus the iPhone 15 Pro Max when the S24 Ultra first came out in mid-January this year. And of course, this is where you're going to be seeing a lot of buffering. This is very intense on the modem when it comes to buffering, streaming, and also the full screen display. So yeah, this is also low-key intense in its own way. And after 1 hour of YouTube streaming at 4K 60 on mobile data, when we're looking at the CMF Phone 1, it's on 58% battery, 38.6 degrees Celsius, minus 14% battery loss. The Nothing Phone 2A is on 46% battery, 40.6 degrees Celsius, minus 16% battery loss. And then the Nothing Phone 2 is on 44% battery, 39.6 degrees Celsius, minus 16% battery loss. Still a decent amount, over 50% battery on the CMF Phone 1 after 4 hours. Wow. I ain't seen this before in a while. This is crazy. Considering the price of this phone is at £209, as I've been told, this is crazy. Next is YouTube Music. And usually I do play Kanye West's College Dropout, but I was in a bit of a Jay-Z mood when it came to going through Blueprint 3 with some of the tracks there. American Gangster. And Back to the Black album, his original retirement album. Oh my goodness, I was going through tracks here. I thought, okay, let me go through that, then go to College Dropout. But nah, it was a full-on Jay-Z session and even ended on Family Feud on the 444 album. So yeah, what's your favorite Jay-Z track? Let me know in the comment section below, or favorite Jay-Z album. Let me know in the comment section below too. So after 1 hour of YouTube Music, CMF Phone 1 is on 48% battery, 34.6 degrees Celsius, minus 10% battery loss. Nothing Phone 2A is on 37% battery, 34.6 degrees Celsius, minus 9% battery loss. And the Nothing Phone 2 is on 32% battery, 35.4 degrees Celsius, minus 12% battery loss. Wow. This is crazy how far we're getting and how much battery we still have left over on the CMF Phone 1. Next is Twitter Spaces, or is it X Spaces? Are you Twitter or X? Let me know in the comment section below. As we're going through, of course, when it comes to these broadcast rooms where we pretty much jump in, I talk with other creators as well as my audience that follow about all that's happening in the week of tech, as well as just what's happening in general. This is something I do on a regular basis, and it is quite intense in its own way, reasonably. So after an hour, getting to the 6 hour mark, where are we going to be when it comes to these three devices with the CMF Phone 1 as well as the Nothing Phone 2A and the Nothing Phone 2? The CMF Phone 1 is on 39% battery, 34.6 degrees Celsius, minus 9% battery loss. And then the Nothing Phone 2A is on 25% battery, 37.4 degrees Celsius, minus 12% battery loss. And the Nothing Phone 2 is on 19% battery, 38.2 degrees Celsius, minus 13% battery loss. Single digit battery loss again on the CMF Phone 1. Wow. What is going on here? What kind of thing have they done to optimize the battery? And next is going to be 4K 30 video recording versus 4K 60 that is supported on the Nothing Phone 2A because it is a flagship device that does it. So my rule is the flagship devices that support 4K 60, that's what we do for the camera test. And if it doesn't, it's 4K 30. As we're pushing through, we can pretty much see that in past history, you need about 25% battery to get through a whole hour. And with what's left at 90% with the Nothing Phone 2A, it's doing really good. It's actually reaching a 6 hour, 45 minute mark. So how far is it gonna go? Is it gonna reach it, the 7 hour? No, it actually packs in at 6 hours, 47 minutes, 21 seconds, a final temperature reading of 43.9 degrees Celsius. In third place, the Nothing Phone 2. I think that's great, considering a 4,700 milliamp hour battery is one of the chipset. Yeah, this is a good look. So to the 7 hour mark with the Nothing Phone 2A and the CMF Phone 1, 25% battery, 38.2 degrees Celsius, minus 14% battery loss. And then we've got 7% battery left 42.6 degrees Celsius, minus 18% battery loss on the Nothing Phone 2a compared to the CMF Phone 1. Now we are into Asphalt 9 gaming, and of course, when it comes to the gaming performance here for Asphalt 9, it's intensive. It is something where I'm into when it comes to gaming for racing, but not mobile gaming in general, but when I do, it's going to be this. Now, the Nothing Phone 2a packs in at 7 hours, 22 minutes, 33 seconds, 40.3 degrees Celsius, in second place for the final temperature reading. And again, this is part of the course. The first time we did this extreme battery drain test with the Nothing Phone 2a, it did this at around 7 hours and 24 minutes. But what's interesting is, it looks like the CMF Phone 1 is pretty much going to be the first phone to ever in our controlled extreme battery drain test on mobile data to do the whole gaming test for the hour, and it is going to be starting on WhatsApp video call. First time I've seen this, it does hit the 8-hour mark for the first time. 11% battery, 38.6 degrees Celsius, minus 14% battery loss. This is insane. Now we are on the video call for WhatsApp call. And of course, I've got a lot of family overseas and everywhere. I'm always doing video calls over WhatsApp. But this is the first time I've seen this on mobile data where it's actually reached this section of the extreme battery drain test and it's going that far. And if it actually completes the whole hour into the 9-hour mark, we have to start from TikTok again. That's crazy. Not only is it the first time, but it's going to do the whole 9 hours. Is it going to be able to do it? No, it actually packs in at 8 hours, 51 minutes and 5 seconds. A final temperature reading of 39.4 degrees Celsius. In first place, the CMF Phone 1. So in third place is the Nothing Phone 2 with a finishing time of 6 hours, 47 minutes and 21 seconds. And honestly, for the battery capacity size of the chipset and the optimization, this is fantastically good battery life. And I reckon if it was packing a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, it would have definitely made it to the 7-hour mark, had some percentage left, and actually probably pushed up to a good 7 hours and 15 minutes or probably more when it came to the gaming. So hopefully the next model of the Nothing Phone 3 would have a 5,000 milliamp hour battery with this level of optimization or better. For now, in third place, Nothing Phone 2a, finishing time of 6 hours, 47 minutes and 21 seconds. And in second place is the Nothing Phone 2a with a finishing time of 7 hours, 22 minutes and 33 seconds. Now, compared to the first extreme battery drain test, this is par for the course because that time was about 7 hours and 24 minutes, so it's within range. And I was impressed then, and I'm impressed right now when it comes to the battery and the performance and optimization. So yeah, this is a good look on the Nothing Phone 2a with a finishing time of 7 hours, 22 minutes and 33 seconds in second place. And in first place, and at the time of this recording as of the 7th of July 2024 on a Sunday, and with this video go live on the 8th, is the CMF Phone 1 with a finishing time of 8 hours, 51 minutes and 5 seconds. My goodness, it smashed this extreme battery drain test out of the park. And let me give you context. The last current champ did this in 7 hours and 56 minutes. And considering this is the first phone to actually reach the 8-hour mark and start the WhatsApp video call, and it was close to completing the whole thing to the 9-hour mark where we would have had to have started from the beginning with TikTok again and lap it. This is insanely good battery life, and considering the price of this phone at £209 from what I've been told, I don't know how they've been able to do this. This is incredible, and our new reigning battery drain champ, the CMF Phone 1, finishing time of 8 hours, 51 minutes and 5 seconds in first place. Now, were you as shocked as I was when it comes to the results of this extreme battery drain test with the CMF Phone 1? Let me know in the comment section below. That's it for me, Ben from Lover of Tech. If you enjoy videos like this, you know exactly what to do. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're part of Team TLS, the Tech Lover Squad. You don't miss any future videos on the channel. I hope you're all safe during this time. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.